what is going on? But yeah, it's no surprise.
Well, what's going on is absolute madness. And hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream.
Hello.
Hello.
I tried something new and be professional, he says. Look, I even had a shave.
Ooh,
I look weird without a beard. I miss the beard. I
love how we
I shaved it this morning and I instantly regretted it.
How long will it take you to grow it back?
Not that long. If I let the madness take hold sooner, it comes back quicker. No, not fresh, not clean. It is rough as all heck.
It's coarse, like sandpaper.
Not quite.
Oh, okay.
Sadly, it's not as coarse as I wanted to. I really wanted it like that 5 o'clock shadow, so I could just strike a match off the side of my chin.
Ooh.
Alright, you have to take a video of that. Pics or it didn't happen.
That's what I mean, like, I wanted to get that coarse so I can do it. The problem is though, you also need to buy the right matches. Fun fact, safety matches don't have the phosphorus in the tip, it's in the striking.
Yep. I would actually like to find those old-timey matches which you could use like like oven door or something to strike it with.
Yeah, those are the ones I mean. Those are the ones that have actually got the phosphorus in the tip, the white tipped.
Yeah.
But you can't find them anymore.
I would love to find those.
You can probably get them in some places. I just know it's illegal in some places because you can't use it to make crystal meth.
Oh, yeah.
And how you know this how?
Because I did chemistry. And
right.
Yes, I did watch Breaking Bad.
Chemistry.
And watched Breaking Bad.
But I gotta say, Breaking Bad is a good series. Until the end.
There you go, I'm unmuted now. I can talk to you all. I was sat here talking, I'm like, they're not listening to me. It's like, because I was telling you how to make cyanide. And it's like, surely somebody would have heard that.
I mean, okay, I'd like to preface this now for anyone watching.
Yeah, just
don't make drugs, kids. Or
No. I was going to say, what's amusing, because you're saying that those matches are banned and that.
Yeah.
You can actually make cyanide from certain types of seeds. Which aren't banned. You can just get them in like shops and stuff. That seems ridiculous to ban one thing when you could literally go to the shop and like just buy food.
Yeah.
Make stuff.
I'm worried now. I may have opened the door on a D&D hotline for you all, where you got to track down some sort of poison dealer and find out he's just selling almonds and apple seeds by the ton.
Yeah, it's actually apricot seeds. Make cyanide.
And also apple
seeds.
Yeah.
Got it.
So, when are we gonna go to town next time? I want to find a wholesaler of apples.
Probably never now. You have doomed it yourselves.
We have all taken negatives to our dishonor points.
Yes, you have all lost dishonor. You have all changed yourselves in. God dang it. Overlay.
We do that on a daily basis.
Yeah.
You will have a shameful display. Then Marie needs to go over there. And then Zoppa needs to go over there. It's the usual pre-stream shenanigans, because I have to move everyone's cards around.
Pre-stream shenanigans.
One of these days, I'll get a fourth monitor and I'll just have Streamlabs up on there as a full monitor. But not this day. Although that is on my list of things to do for 2021, to like fix my desk out so like nothing falls off anymore. It's all solid and doesn't wobble.
Wobble, 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 wobble.
It's not going to happen. Anyway, shall we play some D&D?
Ah, go on then.
Yes.
Yeah, go on.
Because when we last left you all,
Those strikers, I don't know who that is. They just said yo. So yo.
I believe strikers came in during the 24-hour stream, hence why the number 1 bit donator.
He's number 1. Hey. Or they are number 1. I can't just assume.
Yeah.
I like the fact people remember these things. It makes me so glad. I don't have to rely on my own bad memory. Anyway, so last time this wonderful band of new heroes and adventurers came together. You guys were at a small summer fete being held in honor of the goddess Amaterasu. You had all done various activities, tests of strength, feats of combat, find the lady, did a bit of shopping, what have you. And towards the end of the festivities, the town got raided by some kobolds who had sort of broken into the supply store and was slowly starting to rob it. Whilst you had interrupted them, you had then ventured further out afield, following their muddy tracks and footprints to a lone cave on the outskirts of town. From the outset, it looks like to be an old abandoned mine. Inside, you got shot by 3 kobolds through arrow slits. Through some cunning of Khan's side of things. He has made an illusionary guise so he looks like a kobold, and has convinced those inside that Shizuka and Relgesh are in fact prisoners. And that you're being brought in as tribute to their leader, with Erin and Zoppa standing outside and out of sight as a backup. And I believe that is where we left you.
Sounds right.
So without any further ado, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, what would you like to do?
Also, I would like to remind you that Relgash is holding his action.
So what's the trigger for your held action? In case something...
being close enough of those kobolds, and if they start acting aggressively.
Okay.
I'd like to make a perception check and see if we were followed or anything.
Go for it. Make a perception check. I wish I could give out channel points. I want to give some to Spoony right now. You feel like you are not being followed.
Okay. Wheat and dice curse. Live and well.
That's right. I was rolling hot last night on a D&D session, so I think tonight I'm going to roll terribly.
Oh, yes, please.
So Carl,
I'm just gonna
and Shizuka. What are you up to, boys and girls? Currently, the kobolds are welcoming you in. They haven't opened fire, and they seem to be ushering you in.
I'm just gonna follow Khan's sort of cue and just sort of hold my action. And as soon as everyone else starts to attack, then I will do a I will do something. It's only for melee attacks, isn't it?
What's only for melee attacks?
Like held actions. Or can I hold a spell, or?
You can hold a spell, provided that spell has the casting time of 1 action.
Okay, then I can always do Toll the Dead.
Okay then. So you pull out your spell tag ready for Toll the Dead and just hold it. Ready.
Yeah, I got my paper bells ready. Yeah, I got my paper bells ready and it's all cool.
Alright then. The kobolds still keep making noises in Draconic. You seem to interpret this as them going, hurry up, in.
Haha, I can understand Draconic. Screw you guys. Carry on.
So I just proceed in poking, and just moving forward.
Feel free to move in your squares. I have disabled dynamic lighting, unfortunately.
Okay.
Okay, so
Come on, guys. Being prisoners.
So I'll do
Yeah,
my best
come
to
on,
reveal what
okay.
I can as and when.
Okay.
So
go.
with Rogash
Thank
there,
you.
that's going to reveal all of that bit there. Plus also this bit up over here. And this bit down over here. I really wish there was a way for dynamic lighting to work properly.
Yeah.
And not be so memory consuming. But oh well. Yes, chat, the Wheaton Dice Curse never leaves. Once you're infected,
No.
that's it. It's here forever.
And
New campaign, same dice curse.
I was going to
think,
say,
Right, as you
I
go through
think-
there, the kobolds that shot you all come out. They have withdrawn their short bows and they've pulled out small daggers.
Mm-hmm.
They start looking you all up and down.
Mm-hmm.
They start staggering their way through. This one at the front of you, Rogash, does look at you suspiciously.
Okay.
He's not being aggressive, but he is like... And he does start to reach up to try and take your weapons away.
Well, for being a fighter, I take that as a mark of aggression.
Okay, then go ahead and make your attack roll.
let's do it.
And saying at the same time, I'm so sorry that I have to do this.
That's fine, actually. We've gone in,
Crap.
and we've gone close.
Sorry, that's the wrong button. Wrong. I meant to press the offhand. So, do I roll again or?
No, so well, problem for it. It's more the fact that you already got 2-weapon fighting, so the 2-weapon fighting thing already applies to you. So you can just do like scimitar twice.
Oh yeah.
I'll just put it on there just in case like you didn't have an offhand thing, but I had to double check and you do.
Yeah.
So that's fine. So both attacks are a solid hit on my wee little kobold. How dare you? And he falls in. Actually, he falls on the first blow. So if you want, you can swing at the second one if you want.
Yep. Let's swing at the second one then. Does it require a new roll?
No, that's right. I'll take that second roll.
Okay.
So both your swords, both swings down. Hopefully, I hope this new soundboard works.
Apparently, yeah.
Fancy.
Brian got new toys.
I did something so gross.
Okay.
Try not to choke.
I'm joking on an orange. Oh, the cherry chocolate orange bit me.
Ah,
It feels like Relgush's Relgash's scimitar on your neck.
Oh, yeah, you sliced up my neck at the same time you sliced up the kobolds.
Yeah.
And I suppose I would do my Toll the Dead.
Indeed. So ring out the Toll of the Dead.
Ding dong, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Ding
This might be
dong,
the end of
wisdom
it.
save.
He's 16, which I believe is a pass.
God damn it, yeah, it is.
God damn.
Ha! He lives! I don't.
It's like the paper, the paper bell just sort of rings. It's like, oh.
Well, the good
Sad
news is, though,
face.
you guys outside, you do hear this bell start to ring, and it does echo through the cave. At this point, I will ask everybody to roll initiative for me.
Okay.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I rolled a 22.
Niche. Nice.
Shall I roll again and then you keep the 22?
Yes, please. Sorry, I was trying to do multiple things at
There
once.
we go. Yeah, I would love that 22, please.
There you go, 22. Oh, I don't know what that chocolate orange had in it, but crikey, that got me.
Bloody hell.
I'm okay. I'm alive.
Said it was Terry's chocolate orange, not Terry's tango.
Feels like it. Yes, strikers, we shall wipe them out. All of them. So who am I missing? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Me.
Indeed, I'm missing the monk. Oh, also just realised we've been sitting here with no music on. That was terrible of me.
No!
How
How what? Well, it's more the fact that we had the new intro music and it was so good.
Aw. All they wanted is to love you with their little kobold snouts.
Oh no, strikers! Don't
didn't-
give
I
them
didn't-
that idea.
I didn't realise love came in the form of being shot at.
See? Strikers has the same idea as I do. You should adopt kobolds.
I have
And,
a
like-
thing for later. You'll love it.
If you can't beat them, join them.
Right, so yeah, just need Erin's initiative and then we can get this combat underway.
I rolled a 9.
Did you? Oh yeah, so you did.
Mhm.
I'm blind, excuse me. You rolled terribly.
Wheat and dice curse, man.
Yeah. Well, in any case, Shizuka, you get to go first.
Oh god.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Oh boy! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! Okay, let's see what spells I have. Oh boy, I mean, not many. I mean, I would like to save them for, yeah, I would like to save them for, like, healing if needs be. I'll cast another Toll the Dead on the one, in front of me.
Go for it.
So, ding dang dong, make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom save. That was 2.
Take 6 points of damage.
The bells toll, and he sits there going, the bells! And he keels over. So I have nothing dramatic for bells.
That's fine.
Ding dong, the kobold's dead.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've got a good one for when Erin starts punching things.
Nice.
Nice.
I may have to wait for that one. Relgish, it's now around to your turn. You can hear more kobolds down this way, and several more up from this way.
Relgash actually just
Let me
Wait,
remove these guys off the board for you.
actually need to make a little measurements. Okay, so Relgash is just yelling, "Follow me!" Yeah, and runs up to these kobolds here as he sees them.
Okie dokes.
And, well, it's double. Again, it's going to be
Yep, one main hand, one offhand.
one.
God, I just realised you
Two.
at higher levels is going to be frightening.
Yes.
Because multi-attack, and then you'd still have, like, the extra bonus.
Yes.
Oh, my good sweet Jesus.
What?
11, yeah, fine. 21. Panic. Panic. And just like with your previous ones, slicing away, you do take out 2 of them with no issue.
Yes.
So it turns out kobolds are really easy to kill.
Apparently, yeah.
Like, providing your dice rolls are good.
Yes, provided
Yes.
you roll well.
Also, at this point, Relgash is going to ask, do we want to save this one, or do somebody want to do something to it?
You hear nothing from Shizuka.
She's leaving, remember?
Yeah.
And as a result, you hear nothing from Carl.
Damn it.
I can only mimic, remember?
Yep, right.
If I can hear it clearly enough.
Yeah, true.
Well, as that brutal display happens in front of you, Relgash,
Mm-hmm.
he does scream out Intraconic. And Shizuka, you're the only one that understands this. So I'm going to whisper this to you.
Oh my god.
Dang it.
Only the mute understand.
Yeah.
Oh no. This is our first
No,
major
don't
encounter.
tell them. Save the surprise. Oh, it's Khan. This is your go, by the way, buddy.
You mean Khan?
Yes, Khan.
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 Don't chomp for the TPK already, chat. Come on. Be innocent for once.
Level 2, they're not worth it yet. I will point out, by the way, you can hear people over this way, and there's like a cave, more of the cave down here beside you.
Okay. What do I have? What have I prepared? I have used... Yeah, set that to 2, because I have used 1 for Disguise Self. Best thing for me to do then. Wait, what was the range on this to remind myself? Oh, range? Pretty freaking big. Right, that's not a problem.
Yes, they have insane ranges.
Okay, so 15. Yeah, I like that idea. I'm going to... Wait, traffic in up that one. Right. I'm going to shuffle over to here. Bearing in mind I'm still a kobold at this point.
Yep.
And so, like, kobold friend over there is probably thinking, oh, friendship, yes!
Yeah,
And then...
like, he sees you coming, like, screams out for you to get closer, because, like, pack tactics is a thing. Get closer.
And it's like as if I just like grab a shoulder, rip it off, the disguise just rips off, revealing Birdman.
Oh,
Because
damn.
I can't. No, wait.
It's just ripping it off. Tamaya's just thinking to himself, "Don't try and do anything flashy, Khan. It doesn't work."
In case you're wondering, yes, this is a JoJo's reference.
And he just looks at the kobold and firebolts it.
Unfortunately, a 10 is a miss.
That is a shame.
That wonderful firebolt of yours hits him square on, but like it fizzles out over his sort of tattered leather armor. But he still sits there with like, the jagged jaw going, I'll stab him.
Khan just hears it's just Khan does all that, and you just hear Tobias in the background going, "I told you so, Khan. Told you so. No, I told you so. I told you so. No, Khan." So it just looks like he's having an argument with himself, or he's having an argument with Tobias, but on the outside, it just looks as if he's saying, "I told you so" to the kobold, who's just like, huh?
Like, huh?
Yep. Alright, Zoppa, 'tis your go.
Well, I seem to remember I'm dressed as an old crone.
Mhm.
But I can't remember what else I can do. How far can I come in? That's the other
You can
question.
move 30 feet around. Because again, this guy's self is only like literally an illusion.
Yeah, this is working out.
Carl could sit there and go, yes, I am a kobold, but if someone like goes to knock his hat off, they're going to hit the hat.
Right. I can't get very far. I can only get to about there. So let's see what I can do. So I can't remember. I don't think there's anything I can do because I can't see anyone.
If you want,
You
you
can
can
see
use
me.
Yeah, you can see Shizuka standing there.
I don't think again I've got anything that I can't necessarily cast anything on anyone.
You don't have to worry about casting your time. You can always use your action to dash, so you get an extra 30 feet of movement, so you can try and keep up with the others.
Might have to be the way. There you go. And then I can't do anything else anyway.
Okay then. And with that, now that brings us to Erin the monk.
Aaron the monk is going to go.
I'm so sad you got that first round of kobolds.
Up here. Do I see anything down this tunnel here? See or hear anything?
You hear kobolds coming from this way. Let's update the map as well, actually, because you would have at least a bit of sight over to this corner. Like so.
Okay. I am going to stay there, ready in action, till they come up to me, and then I'm going to attack.
Okay, dokes. I'm just going to square that off so you can see all that better. And delete that random line. Okay then, so you're holding your action till you can see more kobolds.
Yeah.
Speaking of... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 1, 2, 3, 4... He gets to there, and then he pulls this lever on the wall.
Oh, the lever.
Oh no.
Indeed. But nothing seems to happen. But he does taunt you. Aaron, he begins to, come on, come and get some. I would like you, please, to make an honor save.
Ooh.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh.
Oh dear. That's it. You do not speak to your mother in that mouth.
Oh god.
So, when it comes down to your turn again, if he's still alive, you must hit him.
Oh
And
wait!
This little bastard right here.
What?
Oh, chat just gave you the natural 20.
Save.
Aw, thank
Note
you.
to self: fix the chat.
No, no,
you got
you
two
Sith,
natural 20s.
leave Sith
So
alone.
you get the.
I need
Chat
to
too
fix
strong.
the balance because chat like literally just sits there and hogs natural 20s for days.
You leave Sith and Spoonie alone. They're doing just fine.
It's not overpowered if they do it.
Not at all.
Yeah.
See, they are my defense against this wheat and dice curse bullshit.
The only saviors.
Bernie feels attacked. How dare you?
As a
Rip
DM,
view
I attack
account.
everything. I
I
fight
just
everyone.
feel it. Like in RuPaul's Drag Race, I'm feeling very attacked right now.
need
Sat
to-
underneath the table. I'm feeling very attacked.
I need to grab the snippet from the extra history, and it's like their caricature of Urban Naka, and it's literally like, I'm going to fight everybody. That should be like my permanent DM picture. Anyways, so with the kobolds, ones that have moved and got within stabbing range, first of all, Relgash for you.
Mm-hmm.
A natural 1, so don't worry about it. And Zopper. A 15 to hit, which I believe meets your AC.
I believe so. I am unaware at the minute. Yes, I am a 12. I am class.
In that case, then take 4 points of piercing damage as you are stabbed by a kobold dagger. But from so Relgash and Khan, you're the only ones really can see this. From this pit over here. Oh, thank you for the cheers, strikers. Like from deep in the pit, you can hear more kobolds screaming up, and one much louder than the rest, in a very shrill voice.
Okay.
And I shall say no more than that. And it brings us back to the top of the round with Shizuka.
Oh boy! So, Okay. Come over here. And I can only okay. So I am going to you know what? I'm going to cast Bless, and that's going to be for Aaron, Zopper, and I think I can see Khan. So
You can see Khan.
Khan,
Thank
you are blessed. Like,
That's
and
what you would say if you weren't mute.
I mean, that's what I would say if Shizuka weren't mute. Each of you has like a little. Each of you has like a little cat that sort of like rubs itself against you, like little origami cats.
you. Aww.
No.
I mean, Khan's just kind of creeped out by it.
We find out now that Khan is actually a feline phobic.
It's like, Khan, it's just a cat. Just a cat! Don't be intimidated. It's made out of paper. Cat, just a cat. Oh, god damn it.
Yes, you got some very lucky cats. So yeah, that's a bonus. Is that a bonus? No, it's an action. Never mind. Yeah, and then I'm just gonna like brace myself for kobolds. Actually, I'm gonna take a step back here.
Interesting.
And that'll be my go.
Okay. That brings us now up to Relgesh.
Yes. Well, as Relgash, do I need to make perception check to hear these kobolds behind?
No, you can quite clearly hear them. You can hear everybody else, starting to engage in combat.
Okay, so Relgash is just gonna go, okay, nobody wants to save this one, so I'm sorry that I have to do this. 1,
Oh, it dies on the first
2.
swing. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
You hit hard, man.
Yeah.
And I would use the thing, but like my button's like multiple sword swings, but this is just one. It's dead. It's decapitated.
Yep.
Somewhere off in the distance, you hear Jack back screaming, "Decapitation!"
Decapitation.
Here comes
And
combat decapitation.
Let's see. Then Relgash is just gonna move here. Like running past Khan, like, oh, hi! And goes right up there.
Alright then. Speaking of, the Birdman.
Birdman. Let's have a look. Now, with the direction of where we're hearing all the noises coming from the shaft,
Yes.
would I be able to decipher if what's coming is being pulled up by, let's say, this convenient-looking pulley system here?
You reckon so? You can see it's now beginning to move.
Could I potentially set the cable on fire with a fireball if I hit it?
You certainly can try. Make an attack roll with your firebolt.
Don't forget you're blessed.
Indeed,
Yes.
you are hashtag blessed.
Go for it. Oh, with +4, that's 20.
Chat, you and I have the same train of thought for these things. So a 16 hits, 9 points of fire damage. The thick rope does begin to burn away, and it does like judder briefly, but it still continues like to rise up slowly. I will let you know you have delayed it a full round.
Oh, that's good at least. You just imagine Tobias is going, great thinking, Khan. Another shot like that onto that cable, and there's no way anything could come up from that shaft. It's like, coming up from that shaft. It's like, I really need to work on my lingual skills with you, don't I? It's like, don't I? No, not you, Khan. Me.
The rope is burning. It's not on fire. Sadly, Firebolt doesn't set things on fire. It's like being hit by a pellet.
Lovely. So, with that in mind, Khan is now going to...
Khan is metaphorically spitting hot beats.
Actually going to move over to here as well, and that'll do.
Okay. And with that brings us round to Zopper's go.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what I can do attack-wise this time.
Got daggers, got spells, got all the good stuff.
I thought I had a crossbow at one point, but obviously not.
Did you? I can't remember. Let me double check.
Obviously not, because it's not
Through the
on there.
D&D Beyond. Because I might have forgotten to add it, because obviously we made everyone on D&D Beyond well ahead of time. Yeah, you do. On D&D Beyond you do. I also forgot to add it to your Roll20 sheet. I can
It's
fix
alright,
that.
we'll make sure to add it. In the meantime, I'm gonna whack a kobold on the head.
Whack-a-mole.
Ooh, and that's a hearty hit. Draw the dagger and stab it like right through the collarbone.
Oh, no, it's a club.
Oh, it's club. Sorry, what?
It
My
said
brain was like thinking
club.
dagger. Still, you.
I do
plonk it-
have a dagger.
Yeah, my brain was like you pull out the dagger and stab it. But no, you pull out your club and just smack it on the head.
Let's give it a little bonk.
Yep. Sadly, I don't have a bonk sound effect. It doesn't die though, but it is horrifically dazed. Yeah, you know, like in cartoons when some characters get hit on the head and like their head's caved in a bit.
Yeah.
God
Yeah, you
did it.
caved in this kobold's head.
Oof.
All right, and that brings us round to Zoppa's not Zoppa, Aaron.
All right.
Jaeger.
And this is the little bastard that taunted me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Going to move up. And
As you pass over this area here,
which area?
this area,
Okay.
and let me just pop it onto the map layer so you can all see. Ta-da! Haha, he pulled the lever for a trap.
Do I get a save?
No, it does make an attack against you, but it doesn't hit on a 9.
No.
As a series of little darts start flying out across the gap, and the poor little kobold now looks rather panicked as he realises his great plan failed miserably. And, like, says something in Draconic, and Suzuka, you translate it basically as, not the face.
Oh.
Oh no.
Does it
Oh,
thir-
yeah.
Is he dead?
He is very dead.
Okay, that was one. Can I jump over this trap?
It's already triggered, it can't trigger off again.
I have enough movement left to come up over here with the double-bladed scimitar. There's a nifty thing I discovered on D&D Beyond. I can make a bonus attack with it.
Indeed, you can.
So I'm gonna come up here and take a swing at this guy.
Alright, then go for it. Make your second double-bladed attack with the offhand this time.
Oh, wait, here comes the blessing.
Blessed.
There's an 11 hit.
And 11 still misses, sadly.
Ah.
That's okay. I'm not gonna waste a nat 20 on that.
Yep.
But it looked cool.
It did look cool. Like, you rush up and you, like, swing under, sort of half spinning it, and, like, it comes up close, and, like, he cuts a little bit of sort of loose flesh or something he still had in his mouth.
He gets spattered with his buddy's blood, though.
Oh, yes. And at that point, the kobolds then regather. Oh, they get their favourite thing in the whole wide world now.
Oh no.
Pack tactics time, baby. So, Aaron, Zoppa, and Ragesh, each of you gets a dagger each. That's initiative. That was the wrong button. I looked away. So, first of all, Aaron, for you. A 7 misses.
Absolutely.
Zoppa, a 9 misses. And
Yay.
Ragesh. Oh, wait, no, they have advantage. Duh, I'm an idiot. So, it's 22, 22, and 13.
Oof.
Yeah, the 22 hits.
Cool, so Aaron, you take 3, Zoppa, you take 6. And Relgash misses.
Relgash does like this very nice looking dodge. Like, try again. I don't know why he sounded like that, but anyway, carry on.
That's alright. So, yeah. With that, Shizuka, it's back round to your go.
Okay, so... Oh boy.
Oh, you just got healed by Twitch chat, Relgash.
Oh.
Ooh. Hey. So how much is it?
Okay.
2d4 plus 2.
3d4. Or do they?
2.
Oh, 2.
Dos.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get this kobold in the middle with Toll the Dead. And make a wisdom saving throw, please. God damn it.
Wow.
The damage... Well, oh no, is it meant to be like 5 or 2? I mean, I don't know.
It's a d8
Oh, shit.
for normal. If it's already damaged, it does the d12. I don't know why it's on the one up at the top. It's the way these new sheets seems to roll it through.
Yeah, it's weird. Well, that fails.
Okay, so it takes 1 point of necrotic damage.
Yep.
He was already damaged. But it is enough to kill him.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Sweet. Okay. I'm gonna move over here. And that... I don't see Khan anywhere. I'm quite concerned. And I presume that Khan would have ran through there, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so I was like here. Okay, let's rewind a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna stay there and just be there. And I would like to... Oh man. I'm not able to cast Prestidigitation this round. So, yeah, that's all I'm able to do. I suppose I could get the chalkboard, but then it's like, how do I get his attention? It's sad face.
It's a solution for you to think on.
I mean,
So that's
the only thing...
go.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that'll be the end of my go.
To move over to Relgash.
And Relgash, is it the bonus action or action to try to grapple someone?
It's an action to grapple someone.
Okay, so I try to, because I think we could use a little interrogation techniques. I would like to try to grapple this one.
Okay, then go ahead and make an athletics check for me.
Okay.
And he's going to have to roll an acrobatics to get out of what you roll. 17 is the score to beat. And nope.
Nope.
So you drop both your swords, you just reach out with both hands and just grab him by both shoulders, and it's like, and he can't go anywhere right now.
Yep.
Yes, Spoony, it's an extreme hug.
Yes.
Hey, just being friendly.
Yes.
Yeah, the kobold is understandably quite terrified because now he's being hugged by a lion.
Yes. A
Well,
huge lion at that.
If we want to adopt a kobold, we have to, first create a trusting bond with said kobold. The hug is that first step.
Yes.
It's only alive because you will him to be. Alright, well, he's currently held and can't do much else. You've used your action. You can move if you so wish. Although if you attempt to move, he does get a chance to escape.
Relgash just yells out, "Okay, take care of that last kobold. Let's interrogate this one. You can do whatever you want for the last one."
Alright then, you'll hear that call out, and Khan, back over to you.
Okay, so how's the state of this cable looking?
It's slowly pulling up. You can hear the kobolds are getting louder. They will be
Right.
here this turn.
Does this kobold, when he was killed, did he drop a knife or something?
They are
Or
on
something
daggers.
sharp?
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking. Yeah, I could do that. So I want to come up to him, grab his dagger, dash over to the device, and try and chop the cable.
Okay, make an attack roll with the dagger. So D20 plus your, so it'd be 8 plus the higher out of your dex or your strength.
That will be my dex.
I can't remember what that is.
Plus
off the top of my
3.
head. Hey, there we go then. So
D20 plus 3.
be D20 plus. Yeah, it would be plus 3. Actually, no, plus 5 because you're proficient.
Oh yeah, that's a point.
But still, that is a dang good roll. You actually find the spot you hit with the firebolt earlier, and you do manage to stab it. Go ahead and roll a D4 plus your dex.
Nice. Okay, 1d4 plus for freezies.
And also add to your character
We
sheet,
do.
you have a dagger.
Nice.
It's not the worst roll in the roll, but you manage to snap the rope. You hear like kobolds screaming, followed by a crash. I don't have a crash, but this is about the closest I've got. It's a bad
brilliant.
It's awesome.
But yes, there was
Can't strikes again, Mother Hubbards.
Faintly, there's this sound like a famous actor just screaming, "Khan!"
So Tobias is like, if I had a pair of hands, Khan, I would be clapping right now. Clapping right now. He's just like, oh, for God's sake.
Make a perception check, but you have disadvantage because it is very dark down there, and you're the only character without dark vision.
Right. Yep. Okay, well, here's the perception check.
Okay, you can't see down there. It is pitch black.
Fair enough.
All right then. At the end of your turn, that brings us now to Zoppa.
Yes.
Who has been stabbed twice so far, and I believe is out for revenge.
I will weep my merengue.
Yeah, so Karen. I was going to say something.
Where did you like? We're like, yeah, it will. I will weep my merengue.
Hugh Laurier is
That's what it says.
Ooh. I have a sound effect for this one, though. Are you guys ready for this?
Go.
Here we go. Nice.
Nice.
With one solid blow, his head is completely... Actually, no, because the sound is like upwards, like you uppercut him, Like he's lifted off the ground and he does hit the cave ceiling and he's just stuck there dangling.
Sensibine!
Sensibine! I may put those in as a magic item.
Nice.
But yes, that guy is beat up and gone.
He did.
Oh, he did. Anything else you want to do for your turns up? You still got some movement and a bonus action if you so wish.
I could step up here and bonus action. Can I just hit again? Pop on the head.
No, sadly. Brelgish and Aaron have bonus actions for their attacks because they have offhand abilities.
That's fine. I don't need to do anything else then.
God damn it, chat. Yeah, you got yumchers.
What?
Yumchers got yumchers. Alright then, well it would be the Kobold's goal. The only one I have now is this one, who is going to try and wiggle free. So, Relgesh, go ahead and make your athletics check for me, if you please.
Okay.
As he's going to try and wiggle free as best he can. Best he can. Wiggle free.
Oh,
Dang it.
No.
Like, he starts wiggling free, your grip just gets that marginally bit tighter.
Yep.
He literally can't go anywhere. He is currently terrified. Although, Khan, you can hear now the voice down here is very angry.
Oh no. Lovely.
Yep.
I made him angry.
Subject is angry. Subject is angry. Right, I'm just going to flick over to the screen for a sec so I don't want to spoil what was on the other page. I need to grab these ones. And then hop back over to here. Because sadly, all the other ones died on the impact.
Nice.
So, Khan, out from this hole. 2 winged kobolds fly out.
You skipped me.
how dare you?
Okay.
Rude.
You're going to like what I have prepared.
No, I'm not.
Followed by a third one.
Uh-oh.
Oh god.
Show to players. Yes. Oh, crap. That actually goes to the character sheet.
Ooh. Okay.
Karen!
So what
Karen?
it is...
It's
It's a
Karen.
kobold with
Oh god.
a...
Oh.
Oh,
Wait.
sorry, Aaron. I didn't mean to skip you.
Sure.
Let me finish doing this thing first, and then we can jump straight to you, Aaron.
Yeah, it's
so
cool.
what flies out is a kobold, red scaled, but she wears like a lavender purple top, and like what would have been sweatpants, but obviously like she's ripped them so they fit a bit better, and she's wielding 2 like clawed gauntlets. She lands right there on the edge. And she begins to scream at you and bark at you in Draconic. And Shizuka... She sounds very irate. She sounds like she wants to talk to the manager. Behold.
Since Khan can use mimicry, Khan just mimics everything that she says to me. Back at her.
Oh, and she's just getting worse. This is making her riled up.
It's like 2 Karens just bickering at each other.
Yep. Anyways, apologies, Erin. Go ahead and have your turn.
I have just enough movement to get me there.
Me?
So I'm going to... Oh, and I'm flanking with Khan.
Yep.
Yes.
I have a feeling I'm about to lose my winged kobolds.
Oh,
Ah. Damn.
I'm afraid the only appropriate sound effect for this is...
Yes.
Because that is overkill.
Yes.
and then as a bonus action, she's going to use that double-bladed scimitar. I'll put another thing in it for the bonus action later. I'm just going to do the roll 20 thing right now.
Go for it.
Plus bless.
Use that bless.
Use the bless.
And a 12, sadly, is a miss on winged kobolds.
Still not going to waste a nat 20. But I am going to laugh at Karen and Con.
Yeah, these two are bickering like the worst people in the universe. To which, at that point, Con, as this bickering goes on back and forth, she's going to scratch your eyes out.
Oh, that's not good.
First with this one. A 16 to hit.
Yes.
Well, actually be 22 because pack tactics. So you take 3 points of slashing damage.
Ouch. So, -3.
Yep. And the second one is a 19 to hit.
Yeah, -5.
And take 5 points of slashing damage.
Lovely.
Slash. That's all she can do. Meanwhile, my winged kobold that has survived. Actually, he is going to go... No. Let's leave him there. And he is going to stab Aaron. With no pack tactics. Because there's no within 5 feet of the target.
Still hits.
Oh, yes. 22. So it takes 7 points of piercing damage. And chat has healed you, Dom. So roll 2d4 and add 2.
Thank
and
you,
also,
Chad.
do you have a label on your coat saying this is not product placement?
What?
I can see the coat can come up. There's like a label on it. I suspect it says this is not product placement.
The funny thing is, it's not even a Coke can. It's Alska Nordic Berry Cider.
Ooh.
Something that we're not endorsed for, but I will gladly endorse. Sorry, did you say that was 2d4 plus 2, Brian?
Yes.
Lovely,
yeah, so I
thank you.
got distracted because I saw like the can. I was like, huh, that's funny. Yes, a Coke can. Of course, I realised you're more professional than me on these things. So you would have put like a product placement label over the front. Okay, so you're healed for 6.
Free advertisement.
Kind of is, really, when you think about it.
It is.
Alright, so with that done, that brings us to Shizuka's go.
Oh no!
I feel like I should be
I'm
endorsed
panicking
by
a bit.
Coke, the amount of it I drink.
Oh, I am panicking.
Why are you panicking about the Karen? The Karen's fine.
Because it's a fucking Karen, that's what it is.
It's only a CR3. I don't know what you're all worried about.
It's still a freaking Karen. I'm gonna, toll the dead on this,
Pitch,
kobold.
it's okay to say.
I'm going to toll the dead on this kobold here. Wisdom saving throw, please.
Not the winged kobold who made a 16.
God damn it.
Dang it.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I do miss having a Mountain Dew.
How bad is both Khan and Aaron looking?
Aaron's kind of rough looking.
Okay.
Yeah, you're
I think Con is a little
Yeah.
rough. 5 hit points, yeah. I think Con's a little rough looking too.
Who to prioritize? I want to do a healing word. And I'm gonna do it on Aaron, how much damage did you take?
I'm down 2/3 total.
Aaron, it's not much, but heal for 5.
Thank you.
That is my last spell slot expelled.
It's working. The war of attrition is working in my favour.
Yeah, so that'll be me. I would also like to move over here.
Okie dokes. With that brings us now to Ralgesh. You still have your kobold captive.
Yes, and we'll keep holding on to it. Still.
Okay, so that's all you're doing for your turn, just holding him still.
Yeah, really just want to interrogate this kobold.
Okie dokes. Also, Strikers has healed you, Aaron. So 2d4 plus 2 for you.
So,
Thank
athletics.
you.
Chat with the heals tonight.
Yep.
I love our chat followers.
So, Brian, athletics check?
No, won't worry about it for now, because it's only for if he's going to try and escape. I think he's going to give up by this time round.
Yeah, probably.
We'll see. That brings us now to Khan. There's a Karen in front of you, and she's
lovely.
And I give that one a
Nice.
7 out of 10.
Now, with this Karen, is this Karen still like a flying kobold?
Oh yeah, she's a winged
is...
kobold, but she's a winged kobold with claws.
So if I was to, I don't know, use a very long stick to calmly and precisely push Karen back to the hells of which she came, she would just be flapping her koboldy wings.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Right. Plan number one not going to work, but that's fine. Khan prefers better tactics. I don't know which tactics they are yet, but I will find out. Let's have a look at what I have. Mm-hmm. Wait a minute. That could work. What about... Yeah, you know what? Obviously Khan and Karen are just going for it. Like, even after Karen's, clawing, Khan is just still bickering Karen style. Not understanding the language whatsoever, just mimicking it.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like Khan is just saying it without any Karen gestures, and the only gesture that Khan ends up doing is striking up his hands and then shoving them in front of him, which results in summoning and using magic missile.
All right then. You need to roll a few more d4s there, buddy.
Yes,
So only
so
roll the
we've got one. It's 3, isn't it? Yeah, 3
So
darts.
you need to roll another
That's
2.
Dart 1, dart 2, dart 3.
Oh, she's looking very hurt.
I just slap out those magic missiles. Tamiya's just going, Khan, it may be an idea to get away from this weirdo before anything else happens. Just like, weirdo! It's just like, yeah, exactly, she is. Keep it up.
And the
Alright.
Karen heard that.
Indeed.
Karen will
Karen's
remember
still
this.
complaining. With that brings us now to Zoppa's go.
Let's see what I can do.
Going right now, Rolgosh has that one held quite firmly in his grips.
I think I can get around to here a little bit more.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yep, you can even move one more if you want. You can actually get to there. Next to Erin.
Let's move up a little bit.
Yep, you can see now the Karen Kobold.
Right. Does that work?
A witch bolt will work. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. So she's now sitting there trying to bat away this. Oh no, that's not witch bolt, is it? I'm trying to think. Was witch bolt the one that always continually did damage? Or am I thinking of another one? I can't remember.
Let's see.
It also help if I clicked on the right character on D&D Beyond. So on. But anyway, yeah, she takes 10 points of lightning damage. And she is certainly shocked by the revelation that one of you is actually a very powerful spellcaster, and the other one is just an irritating bird. And with that brings us to Erin's go.
Okay. You know what? She's gonna take a step up and use a nat 20 on Karen.
Yes, which bolt was the one? So every turn now, it will take 1d12 points of lightning damage. Oh, that 15 is going to hit. Who are you attacking, sorry?
Oh no, that was the nat 20.
Oh, you're using that 20
Karen.
one. Okay, go ahead and roll
Using
an
nat
extra.
20 on Karen.
Roll an extra
No.
2d4 for me.
Plus my dex.
No, it's already out of your deck, so you just get an extra 2d4.
Okay. Is she still standing and bitching and whatnot?
Oh, nope, that was enough to kill her.
Okay. Then I'm gonna use my bonus attack on the other winged one.
Go for it. Make your bonus attack. 21 hits. Go ahead and roll your damage. Calculated, we killed the. I don't believe it. I don't smegging believe it.
Wow.
At this point, this sound effect is now appropriate. So you charge forward, slashing away as you go. Karen falls from the critical hit, as does the kobold next to you as you give her that final stab, and it just sort of looks out like, why?
And then and then Erin will just stop and just strike a dramatic pose with her double-bladed scimitar, like, yeah, that's what's up, fuckers. Yes!
Just Khan protesters propose and tries to remember this for later.
Yep.
Alright,
Yes.
so with that all said and done, we shall consider the combat over, because the last kobold really isn't much of a threat to you guys right now.
Yay!
Yes.
Quick test, do you want to adopt him?
I'll just go ahead and reveal the rest of the map for you guys as well.
Way!
This is under this top corner, really. So as you guys, just for general purposes and everything else, this is quite clearly an abandoned mine. You can see trails of what looks like an iron ore on the walls in places. So obviously the people just left because obviously the kobolds moved in and scared them off. Over here, they've made like some sort of rudimentary dormitory kind of thing with a whole load of bunk beds. Down in this other corner, opposite, you can see that's where they've hoarded all the supplies and everything they've stolen so far. And there's like bags of rice, fruit, grain, couple of barrels of hard liquor, and down here, as best as you can see, because Erin actually has dark vision, like they started mining a bit deeper and were getting more minerals out than they were here at the surface.
Is the rope intact still?
Oh no,
Or is
Khan
it
broke
pretty
that.
much ready to burn? Okay. Oh, that's right. He cut it.
At the bottom, though, you can see like a whole load of kobold corpses buried in wrecked baskets as they're using it to haul themselves up.
Does it? How deep is that?
It's about 15 feet deep.
I want to parkour down the shaft and see what's underneath what's in the level underneath.
Okay, go ahead and make an athletics or acrobatics, whichever you prefer. Alright, pretty good. You start hopping your way down, and eventually you arrive in a large empty chasm. Whilst you're down there, we will deal with everybody else that's topside. So the rest of you, what would you like to do?
Well, interrogation time.
Look. Hold on. Not about for a second. I don't want to do the about for a second. Okay. If you want to make a note, she has got clawed gauntlets on her.
Okay, that was more of a Princess Bride reference, but cool. The clawed gauntlets look kind of cool.
They do look kind of cool. They are monk weapons, so you are proficient with them. And they do 1d6 slashing damage and have the offhand.
But they wouldn't count as unarmed.
No. Yeah,
Okay.
they are bladed weapons.
Okay.
Although you do notice, like, she has painted the claws really garishly.
That offends my honor.
Indeed, it's disgusting. If you have a chat with someone in town, he might be able to scrub the paint off. But anyway, and I'll roll some extra loose change for you in a bit. So everyone else topside, there is a kobold being held by Relgesh.
Oh yeah, I'm there, ready to translate.
Yes. First of all, yep, go on.
Oh no, I was going to say, I would like to cast Prestidigitation to kind of write in like sort of the glowing letters. They seem to speak Draconic. I can translate if needs be.
Yep. And my face rig seems to be acting up.
It's a very angry kobold.
Yes.
Wants to eat your face.
Well, Relgash is gonna ask some basic questions like, what are you doing here? Who sent you? Do you have a higher up? And let's start with those.
Okay, so to save constant back and forth conversation, I will say these in common, but they are being spoken to in Draconic and
It's
Shizuku is translating.
Yeah.
yes.
We belong to no one. We are free. These mines are ours. The fruit is ours. It's nice having vocal cords. I'm going to miss them in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to write. I would like to write using prestidigitation. You took the food from a big storehouse. That storehouse belongs to the village.
They should have protected it better. Not our fault to leave it unprotected.
Hmm.
And he does try to like bite you a couple of times, Ragesh, but like he's not very successful. It's like holding the world's angriest puppy.
Yeah. Well, then Relgus just asked, what do we do with this one? Does somebody want a pet or something?
I want to feed it some of my rations. Like, bribe it.
Oh god. Shizuka, go ahead and make a diplomacy check for me.
Your Pathfinder
persuasion.
showing again, Brian.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry. Persuasion.
She told me that the other day too.
Okay, so you offer it the food, it looks down as if to go like, really? I'm supposed to be appeased by this, although it's rather nice jerky. And like, snacks out your fingers. Disgusting.
I would like
Horrible.
I would like to pet him on the head.
As a reaction, he is going to bite you. Unfortunately, bites a strength based, and he doesn't have a great strength.
Oh,
So
that
armor class of
misses.
13? Yeah, so you go to bite, like you pull your hand away from at the last second.
I would then like to write in prestidigitation. Sorry, didn't realise that. Sorry, didn't know whether that hurt.
Doesn't hurt. Don't like her. Meanwhile, down in the cave. So, Erin, you find an additional, in Queen Karen's pockets, 4 gold pieces.
Okay. Karen was a miser.
Yeah. On top of her shiny claws. And just for the sake of everyone on the game board, this is what it looks like down below. Let me just... what do I need to do?
Yeah. So dark.
Sorry, I need to reveal areas. Bear with me. Ba-da-da-da. Hopefully you guys can see. If not, I may need to turn off Fog of War.
I do not see.
See nothing.
There you go.
Oh,
There
now
we go.
I see.
Ignore the kobolds that are dead, because obviously they all died. Yeah,
What
that's the
fall
size of
down
the
so boom?
space below. It is pretty big in here. But like, you can see the efforts that the locals have mined before the kobolds came, obviously.
Alright, Aaron's gonna basically do a walkthrough, make sure all the kobolds are cleared out.
Okay.
And then parkour back up.
Alright then, go ahead and make an investigation check whilst you're down there, and then make an acrobatics after that.
Alright.
Meanwhile, back at the top of the cave. So, Zopper and Khan, what would you guys like to do? Currently, Rolgesh is holding a kobold for interrogation. Which is trying to befriend it.
Did Karen drop the claws?
Oh yes, currently Erin has those claws.
Lovely, that's fine. No, that's actually great. I wanted to make sure someone got them. Khan is not well versed with weapons other than ones he knows best. These exotic core type things are just shiny to him, and he likes shiny. He can't be much of a help because he doesn't have dark vision, so he just keeps pondering down the hole. Like he kind of like squints his eyes a bit, thinking if he concentrates just hard enough, he may be able to get dark vision. And Tobias is just there going, Khan, you're not going to be able to see in the dark unless you actually have some magical uses. See in the dark? No, Khan, you can try all you want. You're just going to pop your eyes out. Pop my eyes out? Well, not literally. Just be warned, Khan. You're looking like a fool. Look like a fool. Yep. At least that's something we can agree on.
Khan is best burb.
He is, bless him. With that in mind, he's happy about his new dagger, though. He thinks that'll come in handy. If anything, he'll mooch back round to where the other people are in the middle.
Yeah, okay, so you can see like Shizuka's trying to bribe a kobold that's like the world's angriest puppy lizard.
I don't know what Zop's doing really, just sort of stood there. She won't be crone anymore, she'll sort of rip that off.
Oh yeah, true. Zopper's looked like an old woman this whole time.
Yeah. Ah. I am free now, back to my full size shape.
10,000 years can give you such a crick in the back.
Crick in the neck.
Mm-hmm.
I'll sort of follow back into this room unless there's anything of note around here. I don't think there is anything of value.
Not really. I mean, there's the bundle of supplies down here and their little dormitory up here. That might be something of use. If you want to, go ahead and make an investigation check for me. We'll see what they've got.
Let's investigate.
Meanwhile, with Erin down below, you also find over the course of your small investigation 5 gems worth about 10 gold.
Each or together?
Each.
Oh,
And now they are like little tiny ones. So
that's fine.
they're the world's greatest find. It's kind of like, oh, that's nice.
Shiny.
Yep, and you managed to parkour your way back up after hearing Khan talk to himself again. Or maybe he was calling you a fool. Who knows?
She just kind of smiles and grins at him because she's highly amused by all this.
Meanwhile, Zopper, as you go over all the kobold bits up here, you don't find much of interest, although you do find in amongst the their sort of dormitory sleeping bags and everything else, a tattered bit of cloth. And it's a well-known symbol amongst people who live around here.
I was gonna say, is it a symbol I'd know, or?
Yeah, it's a symbol a lot of people know. It's often put on sort of coffins and priests as like a face covering.
Mm.
And the symbol on it is just reads as divine in Elvish.
Aaron can read Elvish if nobody else can.
I think
can read Elvish.
I think it's one thing that I can read.
Like I say, as a given for the campaign, a lot of you would be able to read Elvish.
Yeah.
Not necessarily speak it, but you know some basics.
So I will take that with me. I will pick it up and be like, yay, let's keep this. And I can maybe mention to the others. I mean, I have only just met them, so
Yeah.
we'll see
We'll see
where
how
this
things get
takes
on.
us.
Alright then. So as all that is going on, Shizuka and Baragash were joined by Khan,
Mm-hmm.
and the kobold is still refusing to be your friend.
Aww.
Well, I know there is only one way to deal with this then. And I am going to give you the way. Either you play nice with us, or I'll just snap your neck.
Make an intimidation check.
While this is going on, Erin's going to catch the kobold's eye and start cleaning her nails with a dagger.
Wait a minute. Intimidation.
Oh boy, that's pretty good.
Yes.
Yeah. Let me go and I leave you alone. Sounded
Why
like
don't
a
I
deal.
believe you?
He's pretty terrified.
Yeah. Well, you better tell your kobold buddies to leave us alone from now on.
He literally like looks around to all the dead bodies nearby. He's like, they were my buddies. You killed them.
Yeah. Well, if any other kobolds come across your way, just warn them that it's not wise to trifle with us.
And shakes his head violently
Or-
up and down. You can swear like his eyes have popped out by this point.
Yeah, like... Or I will find you.
I will find you,
Right.
and I will cut you.
Yes.
Hey, Ralgash, you
Yes.
might want to check yourself and make sure that the puppy didn't piddle on you.
Yeah, maybe.
Thankfully, your feet are dry. But the kobold would
Good.
very much like to leave right now.
Okay. Just go. I hope we don't need to see you ever again.
So you put him down and let the pressure go. You have never seen a kobold move this quick, but this is the fastest you've ever seen a kobold go. It's like a good 60 feet around, if not
Yep.
quicker. Even like proper wheel spinning at the start cannot get a decent grip on the stone floor in here.
Yeah.
So yeah, congratulations guys, you have cleared the Kobold Cave.
Hey!
Woohoo.
You got some loot and everything else. Now the question is, what would you guys like to do?
When Erin comes up, she's gonna offer up the gems and the gold. Split evenly. She'll offer up the claws, but she really wants to keep them.
That would be so sweet.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with anything. It's gold mostly. I'm interested in. So you're welcome to keep what you
Well,
like.
I would like to take one of those gemstones and add it to my... When we get to a city or a town with a proper smithy, I could embed it into my own armor as a sign of victory.
So, okay, so I guess a gemstone each, and then Erin will keep the claws and give up her 1 gold piece. Split evenly. Is that all right?
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah?
that's for me.
Although Relgash is going to be like, okay, this gemstone is enough for me. I don't need that gold. I don't need portion of the money. Just share it equally between each other.
I have a question, Brian.
Go
on. Would she be able to wear the gauntlets and still wield the double-bladed scimitar?
No, sadly, those gauntlets are quite big and chunky.
Okay. And she doesn't really want them.
Sorry, I'm just trying to find... There was a list somewhere, I can't remember where it was in the Dungeon Master's Guide or the Player's Handbook. It might even be in Xanathar's. I listed what gemstones were worth what value. Either that or I'm going mad.
Oh, that's a good one.
Let's assume I'm going mad, but that's the one thing I remember.
Yeah, Shizuka would like to write in prestidigitation. We should probably get back to the village and we should probably grab the food and supplies that were taken back to the village and tell them what happened.
Yeah, that seems fair. We did come out here to help them. Best to sort them out.
Let them know that the mines are cleared. Except for a dead body here and there.
It could decompose.
Yeah,
I would like to give him a proper funeral.
Okay, if you want, you guys can wait around whilst Shizuka does funeral rites.
Yes.
I'll wait.
I remember Cowrie doing that on the first campaign. We killed some wolves. I was like, not the fluffies.
Yep.
So I buried them properly.
Yeah, perform the funeral rites.
Yep, so it'll take a few hours. You guys get back to town with no issue whatsoever. I was still trying to find that bloody list. I know it's there somewhere. It's nothing drastic, but it's things like if you guys wanted to know what specific gemstone you have, there was an actual list. I'm sure somebody somewhere will be able to find it. I know it's a thing and it does exist. But anyways, let's throw you back to this map for now. Get you out of that cave. So you guys make it back and everything. The people will thank you graciously. The martial artist that fought you all the wall again thanks you profusely and says, those kobolds have been a right pain around here for these past few years. Glad that the mine's finally cleared out. Apparently the music decided that combat's the thing right now. No, it's not. Need that music, really. There we go. It's really such a shame that, in this tower piece, the Royal Guard refuses to do anything for any of us. Maybe perhaps that could be something we could look into in the future. And he gestures to a few of the elders, and they agree that something needs to be done, that the smaller villages are being left out of the grander scheme of things. But again, thanks to all. You guys are given a free stay at the inn if you so wish.
Yay!
Which means free food, free drinks, and a free chance for you guys to sit down and RP amongst yourselves.
Argue. Oh, I thought he said argue. I was like, argue about what?
To roleplay,
RP.
mother truckers. After all, you guys have only just met.
But once you go through something like that with someone, you're bonded for life.
Especially over a few drinks.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's a wonderful chance for
Oh.
you guys to sit down and discuss things. It's like those awkward first-time meetings at Comic-Con.
Yes.
Go like, hey you, I remember you. We spoke on Discord. I could never put a name to a face. Now I have a face to forget. And that's not me being rude. That is literally my problem. I can never remember faces.
Same. Yeah.
The favourite one is, oh, we've met before.
Yeah,
It was dressed as such and such.
Yeah.
yeah, that's always been my thing as well. I don't talk to people as a name. It's like, hey, you character.
Yeah. Shizuka would like to introduce herself with prestidigitation, like saying, my name is Shizuka. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too.
I take it you don't talk normally. Is it by choice? Or do you just not like to talk?
You see a bit of a... It's more of an expression as if to say she doesn't want to talk about it. I mean, yeah, she literally doesn't and can't talk about it.
Fair enough. You're all suddenly very awkward.
Yeah.
And yeah, she's going to add in prestidigitation. It's going to sound weird, but I had a feeling this day would come when all of us would meet in one place. It's like destiny.
Somewhere from the corner, the Pokemon theme is playing. There's a whole load of drunk children singing along with it. But it only happens around when you said the word destiny.
Destiny.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know it's a destiny.
And she would turn to Khan and she would write in prestidigitation, you don't seem to talk much as well. Are you yeah, you don't seem to talk much as well, except on some occasions. Question mark.
Khan just looks at the message, just looks up and just starts like fast nodding, and then he just hears a voice from Tobias just going, "Khan, I know you can't speak unless you're spoken to, and I know in a way I'm kind of your voice box at the moment, but at least introduce yourself." Introduce myself.
Oh.
That's right. Now listen to me very carefully and say this. My name is Khan. My name is Khan. Now I know how to manipulate this. I know how to manipulate this.
Great sound of paper face palming itself.
It's like a book slam, like.
Oh no, it's like a very gentle paper sound. It's not heavy. It's literally the gentest thing in the world.
And somewhere there is a disembodied sigh.
That's it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Shizuka's gonna also write and prestidigitation. I think we all worked well as a team.
I think we did.
Aaron will nod and go, yes, I agree.
I agree.
Well, you've worked better than my last partner so far, so I can't say much difference at the minute.
I will write business or ... lover?
Kind of both. Screwed me over metaphorically and physically.
Hey-oh.
Say friends with benefits.
Best kind
Before
of
he ran
friends
away
I have.
with all our money. And left me with this, and I'll put the bottle on the table.
I was going to say, please say you slam it. I had something ready for when you slammed it.
Okay,
sound effect?
I slam it, like, it's like, when the adventurer sort of puts, like, the weapons on the table, and it's, like, literally just this
Yeah.
lantern.
Yeah, it makes a very heavy thud. I mean, this lantern looks ornate and delicate, but this thing can take a beating. And it does release a small bit of smoke. And Zopper, you hear in the back of your mind a gentle voice, one that you've known for ages, just go, "Ow, why?"
For dramatic effect.
Just gentle next time. I was doing something.
Well, you got to tell me when you're putting on tea.
I'm wearing it now.
Or just use prestidigitation.
And like the smoke begins to zip off.
Like steam, I'm imagining. Just like off up into the air.
Yep, as far as anyone else is concerned, it was smoke. You and I know what it was.
Yeah.
Would Khan like have some arcane knowledge to clock on to what just happened?
As far as you guys were concerned, Zopper seemed to have been sort of muttering over her shoulder.
Oh my god, there's two of them?
No different than Khan talking to himself.
Khan just looks over in a way of just thinking, someone like me.
Oh, yes.
There's a faint, like, light-hearted, loving music song is like, suddenly, life has a new meaning.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah,
replies
in the middle of this...
like, there's not two of us. There's me and there's a genie. So there is not two tieflings. The tiefling partner ran away.
So we have two members of a party who talks to themselves from time to time. We have one who's mute, and then Ralcash and Aaron
two strong silent types. Stonewall this party. It's a stonewall.
This is why we call the Silent Blade.
Hey, to be fair, I've got a lot of charisma, so...
That makes up for my lack of it.
Same.
Yeah.
Well, I have charisma as long as I can repeat off of one of you guys first.
Servant talent.
I'm a great ventriloquist.
That reminds me of when my best friend puts me on speakerphone, and her 5-year-old son is nearby, because I always try and get him to say really bad things. Like, last time it was, Sean, say double dong. Come on, Sean, say double dong. And unfortunately, he knows better.
Yes.
He just looks at his mom with like, I can't say that, can I?
I consider it doing your job of teaching the kids naughty words.
Kind of reminds me of the time that I was with my second cousins and they were muttering among themselves, 2 boys, and they went, "Oh yeah, do you remember when such and such teabagged the dog?" And I went, "How did I teabag the dog?" And they turned to me and went, "Oh my god, I forgot she's an adult that actually knows what was going on."
I know these
What that
terms.
means. It's like, because they're like 18 and obviously I'm only like 10 years older than them, and it's like they're like, hang on a minute, is an adult that actually knows?
Yeah. Like,
It's just like,
you
it's
actually have an adult who actually have been around when that lingo originally was formed.
And I'm like, yeah, you're just like, do you get that? Because they're like whispering. And they probably thought like, oh, the other adults probably don't know what we're saying. I'm like,
Yeah.
I do.
Yep, I agree with Spoonie. Do not speak to me about the old swears. How this story is written.
Mm.
So you guys have your short rest, because we are playing with gritty realism.
yes.
So any of you with your short rest, you get your little bits back. Which I think really mucks up Khan, because he doesn't get all his spells back, he only gets 2 spell slots back.
It also mucks up me because I need a long rest in order to, like, I don't know, just get spells back.
Oh yeah, boys, I've got you now.
Mm.
Wait a minute. Where is the rest?
There are
In
no
this-
rest buttons on these new sheets. I don't think so anyway. I can't find a way of telling them on. But for short rests, you do not regain all your hit points. Certain abilities recharge over a short rest. As mentioned previously, like Dom can regain some spell slots over a short rest with the wizard's ability.
I can.
And Relgash can actually get his Daunting Roar back.
Indeed you can. You guys can also heal by spending your hit dice. But you
I
not
do get my
find-
key. I do get my key point back.
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
So yeah. But, yeah, so for those not in the know, we are playing with the gritty realism rule set. So basically, the short rest is no longer like that quick hour breather. It's now like a proper night's rest. And then the long rest is now a 3-day wait. Smoke
So
grin.
we could conceivably hang out here for the 3 days.
If you wish, yeah.
Yes. Yes, do it.
It'll give you a chance to buy and sell things.
And scrape the awful paint off.
Yep, get those claws polished back up so they look like metal and not look like very badly painted toenails.
And what else? Oh, right. Relgash is going to be using his time when it's possible. He is going to go to look for an alchemist / someone who sells apples.
Oh god. Are you really getting on the whole thing of making arsenic this early?
Just a
And yes,
little
that's
bit.
what you get from apples.
Yes, I know.
But yeah, there is only someone that has a selection of apples. They're not fully ripe yet. These are the ones that fell earlier in the season, so they're meant for people to brew things up.
Yep.
Yep, I agree, Spoonie. I regret that previous conversation as well. Deeply regret it.
No.
Oh, come on. What's a little teabagging and double dongs among friends?
God.
Too much of a good time is what that is.
Yeah. Also, we're just talking like really, really, really small amount of arsenic.
Yeah, it will still take you a long time to make this, though, and you're not exactly an
Yes.
alchemist. And there's
Yes.
no alchemist in the village either. This is like teeny tiny scale.
Yes.
There was a blacksmith who's willing to clean those claws up for you, although he's
Okay.
not going to do it for free. It is going to cost you 2 silver.
Okay, that's fine.
But as part of the cleaning service as well, he's going to get the blade sharpened and make the fit a bit better for you and everything else.
You know, I was going to try and sell these. I think I'm going to hang on to them. Would he be able to configure them to where I could wear them and still wield the double-bladed scimitar?
No, he's not that skilled.
Okay. Well, she's going to give him 3 silver.
Well, thank you. He'll take those claws now, and you can get his apprentice to start cleaning them.
Okay. And you said they were 1d6 slashing damage?
Indeed, 1d6 slashing. They are pretty nasty claws when they come back to you all cleaned up.
Very cool.
Yep, but Relish, again, if you want to buy some apples, you can do. Like I said, these aren't going to last very long.
Well, Relgash is gonna use them as rations. And just collect the seeds into a little bag.
Okie dokes.
Until he can either find an alchemist or use like books or something to learn alchemy himself.
Sounds fair. So it's going to cost you 5 copper for a bag of apples.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll give you an extra couple of days worth of rations.
Yes.
They are nice juicy apples, although you notice like they're quite bruised in places, so they may not last as long as you wish.
Yeah, well, they are fine when we are in the city. I can just use them as a snack.
That's fine then. Anybody else want to do anything for the long rest period that you guys are setting yourselves?
Not that I can think of. Not for myself.
I'm just more like trying to spend like time getting to know everyone and making origami animals and items for spells.
Relgash also uses his time to get know the party.
That's alright then. At least that skips over the awkwardness of party introduction and everything else.
Yes.
So at least you guys can consider yourselves at least acquaintances, if not friends, by this point. And with that, I think that seems like a good place to end the show.
Yeah.
So next time, next week, if we're all good for next week,
Yeah.
we'll officially be in the new year.
Should be.
Yeah, unless 2020 never ends.
For 32nd of December.
Yeah, I saw that one photograph. I was like, yes, that's going to be my face as well if I look at my clock. Look at my phone, it's like 30 seconds.
My favourite one was it gets down to 12 a.m. and then it jumps on to 13 a.m.
Yes.
Oh god.
no.
Oh.
Yes.
I suppose anyone in New Zealand can let us know ahead of time.
Yes.
Ah.
So, with that, we'll see you all in the new year. And next week. Depending when I put this up on YouTube. Probably be Thursday if I actually remember to do my set myself properly. Probably won't though.
Yeah.
But we'll see. So yes, if we don't see you all before, have a happy new year. Don't get too drunk, drink drive and all that nonsense. Also, stay safe, because sadly there is still a pandemic going on. It's not over yet.
Oh, you know what? If everybody gets trashed on New Year's, alcohol kills germs, there goes the pandemic. Problem solved.
Done.
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether it works that way, but okay.
Hey, I'm not as good at chemistry as Brian is, but it seems fair to me.
Oh, it's smarter than bleach.
I mean, true.
Oh, dear
At least
God.
take it more than bleach.
True.
Yep. Here's the furlough part 3. I agree with Spoonie. Here's the never-ending furlough.
Yeah, I'm back on furlough. So let's see how it goes.
Yeah. So anyways, we'll see you all in the new year as these guys then begin their adventure proper as they venture out from the tiny little town. Until then, everybody, farewell.
Bye-bye.
Well,
Bye.
good night.